Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. I hope we get people to join today. And little sorry for delay. I am here today with Dana, and I am Angelina. I'm a founder of Asiora, and this is our first series, first episode of personal brand career coaching. And what we are trying to achieve with this series is to bring you guys the best of the best coaches that specialize in their own thing so they can share with you the knowledge that they've been accumulating over years. And we are going to speak about new things on the market, new things on socials, new research, and not even so new, the good old positioning, good old interviewing skills. So everything you need for a great employability and a great career. Let's start. Dana is with me. We've known us for what now, 6 7 years.
Yes, almost 7 years.
Yes.
Yes, that's
So
true.
our professional relationship has lasted for that many long. I know when I first met Dana, she has already been doing her personal brand. She's already been posting videos and teaching people how to get their career and how to get the most out of their career. So I'm really excited to have her today with us.
Mhm.
Dana, could you please introduce yourself and how did you actually get into career coaching?
Yes, yes. It's hello.
Yes,
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
yes.
Yes, yes. Okay.
So
It
tell
shows.
us about you.
It shows here that it's yeah. I'm sorry for that, but I was trying just 1 second, if you bear with me, because
Sure.
it's showing that. Yeah, for 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were trying just to have as much as we can because it's showing for me that there is no one is attending here, which is weird. And on the LinkedIn, it has like participants. So let me introduce myself. My name is Dana. As just Angelina said, we already know each other for the last 7 years. And a very interesting thing about me, actually, the story started before even 7 years. It was in 2017 for me. So, and that actually bring us to the topic that we are talking about today, Angelina, which is the personal branding. So I will tell you my story because it's a journey. I know Angelina since 2019, I think, or
Yeah.
maybe after, like in yeah. And we worked together in two organizations. And actually, how did I come up with the idea of coaching and let's say personal branding or even content creation? Yeah, because they are all connected with what I'm doing currently. So actually, the idea started in 2017. I was actually 2014 first, and I have two milestones. So 2014, I started sharing vacancies for people. I was helping people to get employed in Jordan, and I was sharing only, as much as I can, collecting vacancies and sharing from my personal account on Facebook, by the way, not LinkedIn, not anything. Although I was
LinkedIn at that time wasn't even LinkedIn as we know it be now.
I was on LinkedIn. I was there since 2014 as well, but I was not using it for sharing. However, I was just, like I'm an HR, I have to use
Yes,
LinkedIn.
I
And
remember that.
yes, exactly. And for some reason in 2017, I thought, okay, why? it was actually the start of Snapchat. And I said, why I don't use Snapchat just to do a small video about CV writing or resume writing. And I said, I'm gonna try it, yeah. And I tried doing a short video, and I got 19,000 views in less than 1 day. And people in social media field in Jordan, they said to me, like, are you sure you didn't do any marketing or campaigns, because the growth is incredible. I said yes, or sorry, the views, they are incredible, yeah. And I said yes, I did nothing. So I knew that there is a huge need for such content. And this is the smart thing about, or like the most important thing, which is the need. Yeah, the need. So always
Yeah.
when it comes to personal branding, or like if you have a business idea, or if you are a coach, or if you are like someone, you want to create a digital brand, it's the need. What's the need in the market? And then, yeah, I started from that date. My journey started. Now, about the coaching thing, to be honest, in 2023, I decided that I don't want to work anymore after 14 years of experience in big FMCGs. I decided that it's the time for me to move on with my own, pursuing what I really love and like. And I realized that I'm really good in coaching in general. I'm really good. You know, Angelina, we work with many managers. We used to work with seniors. We used to work like sharing our processes, sharing like coaching managers, coaching people. So it was part of our role. We are doing it on daily basis, but we don't really, I mean, like do it specifically for career transitions or for pursuing your career, etc. We rather do it like on how to grow your performance in the organization.
Yeah.
So
When people ask me how many years of coaching experience you have, I always think, well, since the beginning of HR career, because that's what we do, right?
yes, yes, since exactly since our beginning in the HR career, this is where you start actually doing coaching. Of course, like the expertise will differ, and like it's gonna be, you will grow on the way of doing it because you will gain more experience, like year by year. And that's normal, I mean. So when we do it like at the beginning of the career, it's not the same when you are like after 15 years of experience, and specifically when you are exposed to different business, I mean, cases. Yeah. So I totally agree. And that was actually 2023. I was really good at doing career coaching, and I was really good at LinkedIn optimization. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the thing that because I was already, I already grew on LinkedIn. I did content creation before. So I'm witnessing many things on LinkedIn, and what's happening to the platform. And this is actually what we're going to discuss today, which is really interesting because I have witnessing that starting from 2017 upwards. It was a big journey, and it's not an easy journey as well, I will admit. Yeah. And so I said, okay, let me go for remote work. And for those who are joining us, if they don't know me, I really like traveling. Angelina, she knows I used to travel. Maybe I used to take too many annual leaves, but and I like traveling. So if I want to travel, I need to work remote, or I need to establish my own. Like a freelance brand or like contracting brand, like as a consultant. So I said I will do. I prefer to work with individuals. I like to work with companies, but witnessing the individual journey is a big thing, to be honest. Being part of an individual career transition or pursuing a new position is a big thing, especially when you talk to people and individuals that they have really a huge, sometimes you meet people, and we're going to talk about like coaching, but you meet people, they might be sometimes I don't want to say afraid, but like they are in a challenge, yeah, like they are challenging themselves. They want to move to the next move. They want to do a whole transition. We are meeting different bosses in our life, different people in our life. Sometimes the work environment has a big impact over these people as well. So being part of this transition or journey is a big thing for me. And I said, okay, I will. I had two business models, or like two things, not business models, revenue streams. The first one is LinkedIn. So I used my own LinkedIn account as my own marketing platform. Yeah. So it's my marketing tool. The second one, which was like working with like on a freelance model with different companies that they are offering this service, the career coaching. So, and all of that is coming because of LinkedIn.
Oh,
Not,
huh. So
yes,
this
not
is
only,
what we're getting closer to.
yes. So it's
Tell
not
us
only
more about
LinkedIn.
it. How did it evolve? How did it happen?
First, as you know, Angelina, me and you, we are already using LinkedIn for maybe many years, only for HR purposes, for talent acquisition, learning and development, talking to your benchmarking sometimes from colleagues, HR colleagues from the same industry, for example. You are headhunting people. So we are on the platform. Yeah, we are like
Yeah.
we are a big. To be honest, we are good users on the platform. Using LinkedIn Recruiter is a plus too. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how it was evolved. Yes, yes, it's an interesting tool, by the way. And I mean, now there are many tools as well for AI, etc. But I will be honest with you, I was really enjoying it. And you know, uh, so when you have the two user experiences, so you have the recruiter and the user, and you are able now to connect dots, especially if you are an HR and working in talent acquisition. And now the so what really helped me is that I know the back end of the LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used it for 2 years. So it was helping me to understand the tweaks and just to do a small like I have now only one, like I have two packages that I'm selling for LinkedIn, but one of them is clear. Yeah, like I don't only like optimize your profile and then I will let you go. No, we optimize your profile to reach your goal. So I want you to reach your goal. So this is the way that I was actually, it has been evolving. And I was enjoying, to be honest, it's rewarding environment. LinkedIn, if you use it really well, it's going to be rewarding because you will be connected to many people in the same field. So if you get connected, like if you are surrounded by the right circle, you will find you will enjoy it. Yeah, you will enjoy. You will have many opportunities for being a speaker. Like campaigns. Sometimes some good deals with services, like with companies. Yeah, so you're gonna enjoy it. But for the last 2 years or 1 year, actually, I think many people they don't enjoy LinkedIn anymore.
I'm one of them. I have to admit, I think something happened on LinkedIn, which I'm still trying to figure out what. So help me understand what happened to LinkedIn.
The reason why, first, let me go back and talk about LinkedIn in general and how it was actually evolving again. And
Mhm.
yeah, so first, LinkedIn, when it started serving mainly employers. They didn't focus on user. If you just remember, they were really, uh, honestly, like in 2020, 2019, 2021. Yeah, I was
It's a
working.
collection of resumes, right? You just go in and you fetch new employees.
So they were actually the business. We need to start we need, sorry, to understand the business model of LinkedIn first. So the business model of LinkedIn, and many people they don't understand this thing. Yeah. So the business model of LinkedIn at the beginning, it was focusing on the employer. It was not focused to do collection from users, which is me and you as an employees looking for jobs. Okay. And they were really focused to be a professional network. So what really matters, they were like doing their evaluation, and the social selling index. It's a tool that maybe I'm not sure how can I, if I share it. Yeah, I can share it on the chat, by the way. The social selling index tool, it's a tool that is measuring your, it's a tool from LinkedIn. It's the sales navigator where you actually evaluate and understand how are you doing on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So this two, and yeah, you can get a score out of 100. So for those individuals, you need to get a score like minimum 70 out of 100. Yeah, and it's really it's really difficult to maintain this number nowadays. I used to be 70, 77, 78. I used to be that way, yeah, since 2 years. Like, but for the last 1 year, I'm not anymore, and I'm going really like I'm scoring really um, like lower than that. But
But you're still active on LinkedIn. What
yes,
happened?
yes. This is what I will elaborate. So the first thing, the business model, it was focused on employers. They were collecting their money from employers mainly. So they like for the recruiter account. Okay.
True. Yeah. Oh my God, they
Yeah.
were expensive.
Yes, and they were so expensive. I think they are now more. I don't think that they are now more expensive because there are many tools with AI. But now, this is my expectations. I'm not sure, but the focus was on the employer, and they were really working with the employer closely to make sure that the employer is achieving their results in terms of their employer brand, like how many followers, how they are utilizing their LinkedIn for their employer image, etc. After 2019 or like 2021, things actually, or I can tell from 2023 and upwards, things are going in a different direction. So LinkedIn is not focused now anymore about your profile. They don't care if you have like a full profile for you. They don't care if you are utilizing everything in the profile, if it's professional or does it look professional. They don't care if your profile picture looks professional even. Yeah, because
I
how
thought
did
that's
I?
the first thing they tell us to do.
Yes, but how did I know that? Because there is a tool, it's called Favicon. So this tool is actually, it's not a tool, it's like a company. They are doing an assessment for the content creators over social media platforms. And you will see the first people that they are ranking really high, like in the first top 10 or top 20. If you go to their profiles, they don't have a professional profile. They don't have, but they are a very good content writers.
I
So
see.
LinkedIn now is moving into, to be honest, it's moving into a pure social media network. You can consider it like Instagram, you can consider it like Snapchat, whatever you want.
So
So,
hence the kids' pictures, right?
yes. So it's I mean LinkedIn now it's going into a different era, which is like I don't it's not only about like professionalism, certifications, licenses that you are collecting, your experiences. No, you have to do different you have to do huge efforts, different effort, and you need to actually do your content creation part. If you don't do the content creation, you won't be able, it's not like you won't be able to get into your result or like a goal, but however it's going to be challenging, it's not going to be easy to reach your goal. So,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to always understand that it's all about my social selling index, which is like my presence on LinkedIn. So in order for you to push your or like increase your presence and like the views of your profile, you have to start creating content. Second, the content, it has to be continuous and consistent. So you cannot post, you decide, okay, I'm free this month, let's do it. I will post for 1 week. And then, okay, I will go for 2 months on vacation or whatever, and I will come back and, oh, no, actually, I'm stable in my job. I will do nothing on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I will
Oh, I
stay
hear
there.
that a lot. Yeah.
I will stay for 5 years doing nothing on LinkedIn. I don't need anything, yeah. And then after 5 years, oh, I need a job. Let's go back. And
Yeah.
then I
Yeah.
go
Let me
back.
start posting or something. Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, and consistent. You have to choose a day. Yeah, a specific day of the week, a specific time, and you have to be consistent. Number two, which is commenting.
Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted to ask.
Yes. So The unfortunately I don't do it, yeah, too much. And this is bad, yeah, because I should, sorry, like I'm helping people to do it, yeah. But to be honest, it's a powerful tool. I got one client doing like like a client that bought my services only from one comment.
Uh-huh.
So it's a powerful tool for business owners, for service providers, freelancers, recruiters, anyone. But the idea of commenting, it has to be really smart as well. And you need, I found a very interesting tactic that you need to do, which is you need to follow the people that they talk about your field or industry,
Mm-hmm.
and we consider them like top voices on LinkedIn, and they have like many followers. So you need to follow people that they have maybe over 100,000, it could be, or 200,000, or it could be, 15,000, 15K plus. Yeah. And you need to make sure that when you comment on a post that is already driving comments.
Uh-huh. But
So
wouldn't
you
your comment get lost in the comments there, or
Not really. No,
no?
because you are commenting on a very big. People, they like to go and to read comments if it's an argument, or if it's especially when it comes like to something which is debatable. They will go and they will read. I like to read sometimes as well. And also, it will drive more interactions. So the idea is all about interactions, yeah, or reactions on LinkedIn, yeah. So you need like to react. So when it gets reactions and people, they will be interested to go into your profile and check it out. I used this strategy with one of my clients. She's Indian, and she used to work in the regulatory affairs for medical devices, which is a very unique field. It's not easy on LinkedIn, to be honest.
Mhm.
Who's going to write about medical devices? Come on. Yeah, and I was surprised that I found people, they are doing it.
Huh.
Yeah, in India. Yes, yes. And of course, we actually, we extracted a full list. We worked on that list. We added everyone. We were checking the profiles. And she started commenting for these profiles.
Mhm.
And a very good thing that you need to take into consideration, try to always comment on a post that has been posted recently, which means before 4 hours, 5 hours, maximum. Don't go for more than one day.
Well, I thought this new algorithm setup that gives you the relevant posts,
Yes,
which could
yes,
even be posted like 3 months ago.
yes. I'm gonna talk about that. This is a new thing which has been changed for the last 6 months on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
It's
see my posts
too
from
recent.
four
Yeah.
months being like growing now.
Yes, because they changed the algorithm for the last almost 6 months. LinkedIn is focused on posts that they are driving value. So it's not like about quantity anymore. Okay, so we were talking about the evolving, how they are doing it, yeah? So
Mm.
every time they are changing something, every time they are changing, updating something in the algorithm. So we were talking about the time where they were actually boosting content creators. This is what they do first. Yeah, this is what they did first. They were actually, and to be honest, it was demoting for people. It was demoting for people, especially like me, like other my colleagues. We were talking over the phone. Yeah, like, okay, shall I leave my business and focus on posting? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
I'm
Like
not gonna do
every
it.
day,
No, no, no.
I've seen this. You have to post every day. I can't.
We said we're not gonna do it. I can do it. I can do it. I will focus on posting, yes, but for commenting and going there, and I said it's too much, and I need to focus on my clients as well. Yeah, so I have prioritization, like, yeah, I mean, it's, and I like, you prioritize the thing that you want, yeah. But I mean now, which is a little bit much better, they improved something. What they did is that in the last 6 months, they said, okay, the it's not about the content anymore. Of course, you have to keep consistent, yeah, but they will reward not only the people that they are consistent, and it's only that they are throwing whatever like in the post. No, the
Yeah,
post
AI
is,
wrote for them.
yeah, yeah, it's fine. You can use still AI, but it has to be really valuable. And I will tell you what's the hint, yeah, the secret. The secret is, first of all, it's the opener that you have the title. This is number one. And the number two, which is you need to write your emotions, deep emotions. I will give you, like, for example, I have a 38,000 followers, but one post of mine, it reached up to 70,000, which is more than my followers, double my followers almost. Why did this happen? Because on that specific post, I wrote my honest story, and I didn't, I wrote,
Sugarcoat.
and I didn't really use AI in that post, as I remember, yeah. And I wrote it in a very clear way, yeah. And the title was really a catchy title. It was, like something that makes you surprised and you want to read more. Oh, like, what's wrong? What happened to her? Yeah. So content writing is a must. Posting consistently is a must, but now you need to watch out. What do you like? What is your content about? Like, how do you write the content? It's okay, you can use AI still, I'm saying, yeah, you can use AI, but you need to give the first how can I say, the draft. You need to draft first, yeah. You need to draft, and you need to think about, because as Angelina just you have mentioned, that there are some posts you can see now, until now you get impressions for the last 4 months, for example, and this is true. So you will LinkedIn will help you to grow, and you will get more impressions if your post was really valuable, and it weight like the weight of the post is really big, yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
How about newsletters? I always wondered, can you actually get some new connections, some interesting people in your network through newsletters?
For the tools of LinkedIn, including newsletters, I think newsletters, they are made for people that they are uh, they had a huge time on the platform, so they can use newsletters for. So first of all, okay, I have a newsletter. I'm not really consistent, unfortunately, on my newsletter, because like I'm more consistent on posting. But I will tell you what is it about the newsletter. The newsletter is made for people that they really believe in you. They are loyal to you.
Hmm.
They are interested in your content. They are not like any followers. They are like, how can I? They are special followers. Yeah, they are really loyal to you. This is number one. Number two, newsletters, they are made for actually generating income. So if you want to sell anything, you can use the newsletter, because the subscribers that they are really loyal to you, they will go and read it.
Mm.
So if you
But
want
for
to sell,
new followers, new subscribers, new connections, it's not good.
it's I can't say it's not good. I can say everything is good on LinkedIn, not only newsletter. So you need to use diverse content types. So you need to. So if you go to the posting bottom on LinkedIn, you have the videos, you have the documents, you have the polls, you have articles, you have newsletters, and before there was contributions. I'm not sure how many people who's
Yeah,
watching us,
something was there.
how many of you remember that there was contributions? So now they removed the contributions. You are not able to contribute anymore. Even top voices, they are not able to do it anymore.
Oh,
Yes, I used to get emails from LinkedIn for the last year. They were asking me personally to put my contribution. They were sending it, as a personal email. It's not only a notification.
yes, true.
Yes,
True, I
yes.
received it.
I'm pretty sure you were getting those, Angelina.
Yep.
And especially for, it's not about content creators, for people that they are expert matters, they call them, yeah? So they were sending these. So now actually they decided to, I have no idea. You can't go and contribute anymore. You cannot comment anymore. They stopped it. So, but my point here, everything is generating new followers. Everything that is useful and providing value will generate followers. Just to put
Um,
it this way, yeah. You have to give them something,
mhm.
resources. You can't go grow if you don't provide something. I don't want to say for free, but it has to be for free. Yes,
Value.
valuable.
Yeah. So tell me then, how do you take the relationship forward on LinkedIn? So
Yes.
you've got this new connection.
Mhm.
So what do you do about it? How do you further network? I always tell people that networking starts after your first introduction.
Of course, yes, you are right, Angelina. Actually, I have this challenge with my clients as well. My clients always, I'm telling them, okay, let's do this. We are job hunting now. We have done. You are following the company. You have applied for the role. Let's connect with the HR or even recruiter or hiring managers. And the first thing that I ever get as an answer, are you serious? Asking me to do that. And I'm saying, yes, I'm serious. You have to do it. And we have this resistance because it's not easy for people to go and to connect with people they have never established with them any conversation before, or even so the main thing about connection, LinkedIn is very interesting now. If you go to the LinkedIn, there are some sections where you can list your causes, your voluntary experiences, things that you are doing, community work, voluntary work. So the main idea that LinkedIn is actually adding these sections is because LinkedIn wants you to establish a common conversation. So even if you don't, yes, because okay, I tell them the following always. I tell them, listen, if you don't want to talk to them, it's up to you, yeah. But you need to ask the question, like, what if I don't talk to them? Yeah, some people, they many of my clients, they had many honestly, like some people, they don't reply, specifically UAE people. I have no idea why is this happening, but it looks like they are too busy. But people in UAE, honestly, they don't check their LinkedIn. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's true. And then sometimes in like after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they check and then
okay,
they send some
thank God I'm not
answers.
the only one. I'm saying this, but and it was, and specifically when you work with someone in UAE, like on job hunting, it's a big thing, yeah. But so it's always you need, and I tell them, once you connect with these people, you need to establish a conversation which is make it a little bit personalized and not to over formalize it. We tend to formalize it, yeah, like, hello, I've applied for this role, and I think like I'm the best candidate because one, two, three. No, it's not like that anymore. You can start with something in common. Maybe you can check their profile. If you have studied in the same area, maybe you are from the same nationality, maybe you've worked somewhere, maybe you have the same interest, you can establish something. If not, you can do it just the way you can do it, like about the role or the company, or you can mention something interesting about the company, and you can start the conversation. You need to send that message. uh, Now companies, they are not even using LinkedIn. They are using WhatsApp, they are using TikTok, they are using multiple interesting platforms, especially for Gen Z, yeah. I mean, to be honest, they are using many things, not only LinkedIn. So I mean, just go and talk to the people, send them a message. If they don't reply, okay, then you need to expect that not everyone will reply you, yeah. And
Do you
not
follow up if somebody doesn't reply?
if I can see that this person have already seen my message and didn't reply, for me, for instance, I don't follow up again.
Hmm.
Because if he saw my message, then he's not interested, yeah. That's it. So but if but I would try different people. I was telling my, by the way, Angelina, when I was hired in Fine, I was hired because I texted three people on LinkedIn from Fine, and the three people, one of them that he actually referred me, you know. So, and I tell them to my clients this story because I want to tell them, you need to understand it's gonna happen. If it's like you need to do it with multiple people, not only one person.
It happened with me too, actually. Yes, now I remember that my first role was in Hilton. And the funny story was that the lady that didn't reply, she was from HR and I was already hired.
Mhm,
And because Hilton is so big,
mhm.
she actually, after I was hired, maybe like a month after, she sent me a note on LinkedIn. Oh, yes, I can refer you. And I'm like, I'm already working here. Hello.
Yes. After you are working there. Okay, good.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. I mean, yeah, I always just, the thing that I tell to all my clients, you need to ask, what if I don't do it? You are going to stay in your place. Well, yeah, that's it. So if you want to do it, you have to do it. And actually, establishing connection with people is really a great thing. I did many collaborations only with one message, I did many, like, look at you, Angelina, you contacted me first on LinkedIn to do this collaboration as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I mean, LinkedIn is everything, to be honest. Yeah, you can connect with everyone you want on earth, that they have LinkedIn, of course, that they are on LinkedIn. Yeah, you can
Most probably they are.
yeah, hopefully. But if they are not, but you still can ask people to refer you as well.
I experienced something which I want your opinion on. I connect with people and I start conversation. And I feel that I am the one who is more eager to continue this conversation. And
Yes.
people are nice to me and they reply, but they never ask anything in return.
Yes.
So I don't know, how do I take it forward without being too pushy on, or should I, if they are just being polite and nice and that's it?
It differs based on the goal of your message. In your case, is it that you are doing? Are you like doing cold calling? Is it like cold? It's like you are driving leads, right?
Not even leads, to be honest. Sometimes I just want to connect to people to talk. And
Oh, okay, okay, fine.
I
You
love
think
talking, but then
I
they
will
don't
tell you.
talk to me back.
Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good thing. You just tell them, like, I want to talk about this subject, and let's have a call quickly. You
Oh,
can drop them your calendar and just, just do it. Because, people, they don't, you need to understand that we deal with different people. Some people, they like texting. Some people, they like voice notes. Some people, they like talking on calls. Some people, they like, oh, I know many people, they hate text. I hate texting, to be honest. I don't like texting. I prefer like to do voice records, calls, so we need to understand like the type of the people, and of course, if I just connected to this person, it's hard to expect what type of person is he or she. Maybe you can tell from the way they are responding. So just to like to cut it short, I recommend that if you really want to discuss something, you be direct and tell them that I want to discuss this topic, and let's have a quick call.
mm-hmm.
Especially, I understand if some people, they are not in the same country, etc. Yeah.
So
The,
you think it's a good practice to just ask people for a short chat with no
yes.
obligations?
Yeah, yes, you can tell them I want to discuss this topic specifically, and you can tell them directly what do you want. Yeah, because we were discussing this today. Yeah, we are in a this VUCA world, and like fast paced world. To be honest, I'm tired from this fast pace, and that's why I'm traveling, because I want to chill. And people, they are too fast, they don't have time anymore, and they will tell you,
That's
okay, so you need to give, what do you want. By the way, I got many followers, right? Some people, they come with a clear question. Some people, they send me hi, and they go, they vanish, and they expect me answer. To be honest, I delete their message. I don't read it. But like, hi, what do you want? Yeah, hi. Tell me what do you want. It's not like being sorry, I'm not like being arrogant or whatever, but this is reality. I don't have the time. You tell me what do you want? Or someone is sending me one message. So so if I'm sorry, I'm let's say I'm communicating to a CEO. Oh my God, I have to be really direct to the point, fast, showing the value that I'm bringing, or like, what do I want? It's not like, and it has to be one time.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the person, the subject. What do you want? Is it an urgent matter? Is it like a matter that you really, or is it like you are just benchmarking and you are just like finding some statistics, or it depends on your need. So, but yes, people, they are not really quite fast on LinkedIn. They don't really check their messages quickly. Honestly, most of the time they are the HRs. They do it fast, and it depends on the country. To be honest, from what I
Oh,
have seen.
really?
I'm telling you, UAE people is a big mess. Yeah, I'm sorry, my
Sorry, you people, but you are.
but UAE HR, I have no idea. Yeah,
I mean, good, I'm not anymore, but yeah, I know, I know.
maybe you are busy. Yes, yes.
But it
I
just,
mean,
the
yeah.
market here is oversaturated at some point, or
It
in some roles.
But it depends on the country, Angelina. Some countries they are still not using LinkedIn, yeah? You know that. Some markets they don't use LinkedIn. In the US they really okay, they use it now, but they really focus on Indeed, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in UAE, they focus on also other platforms as well. Indeed, Byte, Gulf Talent, Nokri. So they have other options. So that's why it's too many platforms altogether. So yeah, but yeah, I can tell you, LinkedIn personal branding is LinkedIn is a must, and people they have this idea. I have. They always come to me saying the following: I have LinkedIn, it's there, yeah, but I never got a job offer. So, yes, it's there, but you are doing nothing. So, if you have a profile, it means it's nothing if you are not doing any click. Yeah, there. You have to apply, you have to connect to people, you have to comment, you have to post. If you don't do all of that, you have to join groups. You need
Mm,
to
yeah, that's
see.
another good thing.
Groups are really great, by the way, and I'm really I'm not doing it. I know that I should spend more time on that, but it's a great tool. Communities are a great tool, yeah. So so you can use it. Groups. Um, um, you can find like experts on LinkedIn. You can hire people from LinkedIn as an experts or freelancers. You can provide your services. I found many coaches, by the way, they are coaching like me. And if you open their providing services page, there is nothing. And yeah, so if there is nothing, you can tell them, but how are you? And I want to talk about one thing about LinkedIn now. We were talking about the evolving of LinkedIn, the journey. So LinkedIn actually moved from the focus of the employer into the focus on the user.
Mhm.
So what they are doing, they are actually, if you realize, they are pushing you too much to go for premium.
Yeah. Not
Have
only
you?
users now, but companies as well.
Yes, but they are pushing users too much, Angelina. So for providing services, when I started my page, I was getting many requests. For the last yeah, since 1 year, so we are not getting any requests, zero requests. Why? They are blocking requests from you until you go for premium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so providing services, like if you are a service provider, a coach, a consultant, and you want to put your services, yes, you can have the page, but LinkedIn, they will make sure that they are blocking the page for you until you pay the money. Second, they will come to you and they will tell you, yes, you are a service provider, and this lady, I don't know whose name, yeah, from Angola, she's asking for a request. Unlock you the request by paying premium. So and I tried it with one of my clients. We opened for her services page, and I was requesting service. I was benchmarking, so I requested some services for her, and then, oh my God, I got in my mailbox, in my inbox, sorry, for LinkedIn, I got more than premium users. They sent me offers, more than 15 offers. It's a big mess. I don't need them, yeah. Okay, yeah, you are sending me, but even when I open them, they are not qualified. Most of them,
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah,
one,
yeah, I know this.
maybe one out
The
of 15.
services is a little bit of mess. Yes, I've noticed it too.
Yes, but why it's a big mess? Because they added the premium. Because anyone can pay now, and they can promote their services even if they are not qualified.
Mm-hmm.
So, l- why I mentioned this story, because LinkedIn is focusing on driving users into, actually they want more premium accounts. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so this is how LinkedIn is changing.
How will it affect our networking? What do you think? If you're not a premium user.
But actually, many people, they ask me this question. I tell them I'm gonna make you the premium. Yeah, this is what I answer them. I tell them I'm gonna make your profile premium. Just bear with me. You need, so what you need is only the time. Like, if like connection. If I connect with someone and I'm not premium, it shouldn't affect. Honestly, actually, what matters is the number of connections and followers that you have. So let's say a company contacted me, and let's say they are not premium or whatever, but they have a big number of followers. It's much important for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's more reliable. I mean, this premium thing is only a feature, LinkedIn feature, yeah. So you are actually buying their features just to have more emails, more, yeah. That's it.
To put a note with a connection request, which nobody needs apparently.
But you can put a note already with a connection,
Yes, yes, when you have premium.
even if you don't have. You can do
Oh,
it.
really?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
In-mail, it's only the in-mail. It's like the number of in-mails will be different. You can view the accounts that they viewed your account, so you will get the names. So it's actually beneficial somehow. But for me, the issue about premium, that when you decide to stop your premium, you're gonna suffer, because LinkedIn will actually, yes, will what I witnessed myself, yeah, that my numbers, they were really down. It was blocking my visibility. I used to have 3,000, 33,000, and my post like barely was seen by or viewed by only two people.
No way.
Yes. Yes. The good thing that
Wow.
I experienced this stuff, so I can tell my own, my experience. So that's why, like, why do you don't need it? You don't need it. You need just consistency, discipline is the key word.
Mm-hmm.
You need discipline, and don't go by rules and read too much about algorithms. And like I believe in one thing. Any social media platform is there on is for a reason. uh, um, Mainly, you need to use all their features. And if you realize, Instagram, LinkedIn, they keep adding things, for you, new features, new things, because they want to make it, like to add. It's very limited. Okay, so they are asking you like to add more. They add like more features, and they want you to use it. So if you don't use it, yeah, so the views are not gonna be high. So if you want to grow your views, to grow your profile visibility, you need to use everything: events, live. You need to use posting, newsletters, live, etc. And my always advice: go step by step. Don't put a burden on yourself. Uh, if someone, sorry, is not using LinkedIn for since maybe 3 or 4 months, and now they want to use LinkedIn, I don't tell them go for a newsletter. I even don't, by the way, in my sessions, I don't even tell them about the newsletter, to be honest, because I want you to focus. Yeah, and I tell them this is a feature which is there. Once you are really good, after 6 months or 1 year, come back to me and I will see. And I grow this LinkedIn thing since 2017 until now. Yeah, I was posting really well. Of course, not every day, but uh, I was doing content there, creating content. And for 2 years, I stopped. It was a big mess. I focused on my work and I forgot about my branding on LinkedIn, personal branding. And I regret that I did that. Yeah, so it's continuity, consistency is the key. And I do not recommend to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
I know many people in my field. They are competitors, even. I will be honest with you. They have 200,000, 300,000, and they are running. Okay, but how you need to understand what is the conversion rate? Like, do you have enough clients? Do you have enough followers that they believe in you? How many people you get registration in one event, for example? So there are many things, like you need, don't go really fast. Go with your own guts. This is what I
Mm-hmm.
recommend. Vivian, she's adding a note, but I'm not sure also if you want to have questions or something.
Yes, guys, so please put your questions in. Whatever you would like to ask Dana. And I have my last question. Since we're at the year end, and of course, we're already planning our New Year resolutions.
Yeah.
So, what are one thing that we can do for ourselves that will help us in building the connections? And I would add even more, how can we become those networking magnets on LinkedIn so that not just only us that are sending and spreading connections and trying to talk to people, but how do we attract those and not getting ghosted? So that's a lot of
Yes.
questions in one. But what's your one thing we should focus on next year?
Yes. You were asking them, or you want me to answer?
Yeah, I'm asking you, and
Okay,
I'm
okay.
giving the audience time to
Ah,
put
okay.
their
So they
questions.
can. Okay, okay. Yeah, actually, it's a very good question. So if you want to attract the same type of connections, yeah. So if the social selling index, it relies on why I'm going back there, because it's connected to your question. So it says the your industry and your connections. So we need to aim to have the similar circle, yeah, around. So you need to add people within your field and within your like industry, or if you are selling something, it has to be your targeted audience, yeah. So this is how you connect with people. Now, what will attract them is the content. When you post something that is beneficial for them, it's actually serving their need, solving a problem. So I'm targeting the people that they are looking for LinkedIn optimization, job hunting services, mock-up interviews. I prepare them for the competency-based interviews, etc. I look for people that they are looking for career coaching mainly. Yeah. So I keep talking about career coaching. It's not like in a very. You need to do it in a very interesting way. You need to give testimonials. You need to do before and after. You can put a post about like a story, a client story, what you were discussing. And to be honest, I get inspired by them. So they are inspiring me. Yeah? Like, okay, I will tell you 90% of the cases it's unfortunate because of the company environment, yeah, or it could be the manager. But for me, I'm really inspired, like, because I can see different stories, different contexts as well, different cultures. So also like how other cultures perceive such thing, yeah. So and different religions, different, everything is different. So it's really inspiring, and I can tell stories. I can and it makes people interested, you know. So and this is the question: what is your digital ID that you want to promote? What
Mm-hmm.
is the digital ID? How do you, is it like only a business owner, a consultant, or a career coach? Or do you have something, make it a little personal twist? Yeah, give it a personal twist. I don't say like, okay, go and expose your personal life. No, it's not like that. But for me, for example, I was not exposing my journeys and the trips on LinkedIn. I said it's a professional network. How can I do it? But then I said, okay, I will link it. I will say that I'm a remote worker. And I started taking these pictures while I'm on the beach, while I'm on the sitting on the veranda, doing, yeah, like whenever I have the chance to take a photo, I will take it. And I do it. And I promote the idea of remote work. And now look at my audience. Most of them, they are, please help me to get a remote job. All of them. So what you promote, like your ID, I tell them you need to have an ID. It's not only the content. So the content and your ID. So how do they, once you appear on the camera, or you appear in a post, or your name appears, or someone actually mention your name, what are they going to say about you?
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is very interesting. So we have one question from Vivian. For social selling, you said being consistent and adding value in each of our posts. Do you think adding personal stories, struggle, photos to humanize us is important? Yeah, I think you mentioned so.
Yes,
Just
yes. Thank you, Vivian. Yes, definitely. My post, I'm not sure if we can share the screen. We can share the screen here, right? Or I'm not sure. Anyway, actually, uh, yeah, I will add the post link. This is what I can
Mhm.
do
Please.
as an example, and you can maybe for people, yeah, they can, yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I'm, one second, okay.
You can
So,
send it to me and I will share it.
okay, I will send it to you and you can share it. So,
No, even now if you want, if you have
uh,
it right now.
yes, I can. One second. Let me share it now because I want people to see this exact sorry, example, okay, because it
Mm-hmm.
will tell them a lot. Yeah, this is what yeah, one second. So this is relevant to Vivian's actually question. So this post that I told you guys about, it was actually generating impressions of 30 sorry, is 70,000 shares. Yes. Okay, Angelina, I will send it to your WhatsApp if it's okay. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just shared it with you. Okay, so the idea is that this one. Let me also share the analytics so you can see. Yeah. Okay. One second. So the idea is that I really made it personal. You know what did what was about, what it has been about? It has been about. You can see the translation. It's about my vascular vein major that sorry, surgery that I have. I just had recently, and the main reason it was my work. I'm sorry, but this is reality. And you know what? I was thinking for 3 days, shall I post this or not? And I said, I will do it because no
But what
one,
made you do it?
I will
What
tell
was
you
the reason?
the reason that made me do it, because I was just like, after, you know, do you know that when you feel that someone is slapping you on the face? I had this slap on the face, you know? Like for the last 6 months that I'm doing different treatments just to get out of my medical situation for the vascular vein, that it has been caused because of my 6 years working like out of the city and driving for long hours. So and then what made me do it, that I want to tell the companies that, hello, like excuse me, like no one mentions such thing. We always focus only on health and safety, only the desk, how to sit, how to blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah, how to do, and no one talk about vascular vein. I've never, any company, I worked for global companies, yeah, you know that already, Angelina. I have never heard about this thing, any awareness. Second, I was like, I need to tell people that it's not only your work. Okay, your work matters, it's really important, it's your tool to get money, to grow, to learn, to get experience. But you know what made me write it? For those who are actually, watching the live, I'm Muslim. I pray. When I pray, I need to stand up. So when I'm praying, I couldn't stand up for 3 days in my life. I couldn't pray, and I was wondering, like seriously, like what, like why do I suffer all of that now? It's only because of my work, you know. So the idea was behind this post that I want people to listen to me, especially employees.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to know that this is happening, my friends. Not now, but you will actually feel it after. Because for my case, the symptoms, they didn't appear when I was working. I just had them when I started my remote work. So I wanted them to know, like to spread awareness. Second, it was for employers that, like, excuse me, you are only talking about uh, sometimes maternity, desk, how to sit on desk properly, health and safety, you know, but you never mentioned vascular vein, never. And it is caused because of working 8 hours on your seat for long hours. So
Yeah.
that was the reason that made me that I need to, or like I felt that I have to post about it. And it was really personal, it was really emotional. And people, they were really interacting heavily, you know, like if you go and check the comments, you won't believe the comments. Yeah.
I
And
hear you. I really do. I think when we post something out of real genuinity and not just to chase trends, because everybody is posting about the emotions, this is
Mhm.
what generates the comments and the views and the connections.
Yes, actually, being honest, sharing your own experience, is really a good tool, and will people, they will actually feel more connected to you. Yeah. And they will be eager to follow you more and more. And by the way, Angelina, many followers, I was not expecting this, to be honest. I didn't post it for this reason, but many followers, they were talking to me. Are you okay? How are you now? And you feel the love of people, you know, that they are around, and you feel that how much you are surrounded by good. Your followers and connections on LinkedIn or any place, yeah, they are. You shouldn't only deal with them like they are your family almost, but on social media platforms. They
Well,
believe
that's
they believe in you. If you start thinking like that, so you will be really driving good connections. And but don't forget about your I mean, like your product, that you are your goal. So you have one goal you want to reach. For me, it was always one goal. For me, I want people to really, I wrote it on Instagram, land your dream job. I want them to work in the field that they really like. I don't want someone to work in something they don't like, because uh, we should work to live, yeah. But unfortunately, it's we live to work sometimes. So I want them to be like that, to be happy. And I want to drive, you know, as much as I can, motivation, happiness, you know. But I felt that I need to do it. I need to tell them. Yeah, because it was 6 months of suffering, and I'm still suffering. Yeah, I'm still suffering. I need to put this talking. I need to walk. I need to exercise every day. If I skip one day, It will be a big mess. So I want to draw attention from that post. So yeah, and many other posts they can check. But unfortunately, I want to talk more to you, but it looks
Yeah,
like we
I
have
know. We're
an
out
hour.
of time already.
Yeah.
But Dana, thank you so much for sharing your experience, for sharing your personal story. We really hope that everything is going to go well with your health. Thank you for this insights. It is really amazing. I know you had an offer for our
Ah,
listeners.
yes, yes, of course. Everyone, first of all, thank you, Angelina. And thank you for the time and for arranging all of that. And I'm ready even to connect you to other people if you need. For now, I was telling Angelina that for the whole people that they are watching us on this live, you have up till the end of December from 2025 a special offer. Just mention the name the name of your company, and they can actually you can get 20% off my services for LinkedIn optimization or for career coaching in general, or any services when it comes to career transition. So you are more than welcome. You just mentioned to me that you watched the live of Angelina.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dana. This is very generous. I hope we will generate some great clients for you.
Yes,
Um,
inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much. And have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Angelina.